This is Meri at the Meri Atelier, and it is Friday evening, February the 28th, and we're going to do some, we're going to do some art, but I'm also going to open some mail that I got from Jacqueline's sale. I bought some black and white photos from Deb Ham, and I've got just one of the boxes from Debbie Epps' sale. So we're going to be doing that, and we'll be doing some more art. So let me put you up on the camera stand here. I'll have to zoom in. I'm what you've been waiting for. Jacqueline uses these envelopes that says, "Hello, I'm what you've been waiting for." You bet, I've been waiting for it. Now let me get set up here. We'll go with this for now. Maybe tip it a little this way. And let me get to my channel over on my tablet so I can see you better. When my phone, I'm creating from my phone, I'm streaming from my phone. And when I do that, I can't see you guys. So I sign in on my tablet. Yes, I do. And I go into my own channel. And then I go to my feed, and there we are. I got 4 of you out there. Hello, hello, hello. Let me skip the ad and set up my quality on my tablet from 480 to 1080. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Pam. It's good to see you. Made by Pam. Welcome in, Brenda. It's good to see both of you. Let me set my chat to all messages. There we go. So, I'm going to open up Jacqueline's package first. Let's get the mail out of the way. I've got a wax paste here that went over the cliff the last time I was using these. So I rescued it, and I watched my last video. I can't find Penelope, but when I got out Pearl's box, it was a huge box, and I pushed her off, and I haven't found her yet. She's hiding behind the curtain, I think. Hi, Kitty Jen. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me, no, I guess I'm okay here. So let's go ahead and open the package that I got from Jacqueline. And I do not know when she's going to sell again, but if she pops in, we'll ask her. Actually, I think Vale wanted to know when she was going to sell again. Did she fall off the table? I pushed her off, Jen. I pushed her off with that big box that I had of pearls. Ooh, what do we have? Ooh, I love these envelopes. Hello, I'm what you've been waiting for. Well, we'll come back to the box. Interesting. And then she put all this other in a envelope. Bag, and I like these big bags. Once I figure out where do I go to get in? Where do I go to get in? Here? Someplace around here. Here, I think. It's got a seal there. Let me in, said the little red hen. Let me in. Hi, Joyce. Welcome in, Joyce. Yeah, her envelopes are cool. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Jacqueline, did she pop in? Did I miss Jacqueline? There she is. Jacqueline, when is your next sale? Vale wanted to know when your next sale was, and I didn't know. I thought I probably missed it. Let me get this stuff off of the table. Jacqueline says, hey everyone. And Jacqueline, if you put a link to your shop or your channel, whichever you wish, I will pin it. Friday the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern. There you have it, folks. Friday the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Why don't you repeat that and put a link to your channel? You've had a very busy day. Just now getting a moment to sit down. And then you come to my stream. And if I am right, Jacqueline was selling marigold. And I saw those emerald eco-dyes dyeing projects that you did on your shorts. Friday the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Look at this yumminess. Oh, wow. This is awesome. Oh, it's a folder, you guys. Oh, it's a big page, and she made a folder out of it. Oh, these are cool. Oh, yummy. Love and a music page. Music. And then there's note paper here. I think this is all marigold, right? I think she's calling it marigold. Yes. Wow. I love the effect you got on these pages. It's almost like you have a stencil sort of in the background. Can you guys see that kind of the white showing through? I wonder how she did that. Very cool. And then we have some stickers. Little Easter stickers. Oh, they're so cute. These will be wonderful for Easter. Bunny rabbits, I have this one upside down. Aww. Aww. Love them. And more marigold. Here, let me pin Jacqueline's information. Pin message. So there you go. There is a link to her channel and to her next sale, March the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Marigold. Hi, Debbie Epps. Welcome in, Debbie. I'm going to open your package tonight, too. Oh, I remember buying this. I thought it was so cool. It's calendar pages. Yumminess. Yummy, yummy. This will be all in my sunshine journal. And some note paper. It says fresh pics on it. And some index card. No, these are check receipts. And these are index cards. And graph index cards that are yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. And the hummingbirds. Love those. I remember buying those. And some poppies. And she stitched around the edges. Love it. I see sunshine. And some emerald. Now, I think she's got some more emerald coming. Because I saw a short that had deep colors like this. Debbie says, hi, everyone. Let me go down. Hi, Angie. I pushed her over the cliff when I opened Pearl's box in my last stream. I rewatched my video, and I saw where I was turning that big box, and Penelope was sitting up here. And when I turned the box back, she was no longer there. So I think she's there, and I got that grabber, that big long handle grabber that Becky sent me, and I haven't found her yet. So I'm gonna have to do a search. This is awesome. I saw these when I said, I gotta have it. This is almost a yard, she said, of yummy eco-dye fabric. This will probably go in my slow journaling project. I'll find a place for it because it's yummy. It is a yard wide. Yep, a yard wide, and looks like maybe 22 inches or 24 inches wide. That looks about 12, maybe. No, maybe about, well, yeah, maybe about 18. It doesn't matter. It's good enough for me, and it'll make wonderful pages in my slow journaling. So yummy for that. Yummy! All these yummies. And here's just some fabric. Marigold dyed, and she called this cheesecloth. And I think I got 3 of these. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And this is a gift from Vale. Oh, Vale, thank you so much. I'll come back to that. And she was selling these little cards, the Little Lamb's coloring book. And I think there's more than one. No, is there only one? I think, let me open it up and see what's in here. One is enough, but if there's more than one, I want to look at it. I remember buying the cards too because I thought they were so cute. Let me open this up. I think there's one in here. Oh, look, it's a big one. It's a big package. No, there looks like a smaller note in here too. Let's open it up. Come on. Well, there's a smaller envelope and a larger envelope and 2 cards. I wonder if she meant to give me this one. I bought the bunny rabbit. Oh, wait. There's some seals. The bunny rabbit here, and the 2 bunnies there, and Mary had a little lamb here. And then I've got a couple seals. Thank you, Jacqueline. These are awesome. I like to put these in my scribble journals, and these will make nice spring. I buy cards mostly for my scribble journals. Yes, I make scribble journals. There's the other seal on the front here. Thank you, Jacqueline. Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Thank you, Vale. Was that what Vale bought for me? Was that a free gift from Vale? I think. And then this one. This is, don't ask me to define it. I want to call it, what color is it? It's like a crimson color. A purple, lavender, I think. And I'm not going to open it up because you can kind of see the paper. It's got a beautiful gold seal that says winner. W-I-N-N-E-R. Was that a free gift? No, here's the one that Vale gift. No? Yeah, gift from Vale. Well, but there's another seal there, a sunflower. Let me put these with these others. And this was a freebie. A free. I'm not going to open it up because you can see it. It's little papers. Scraps having interesting themes. I remembered it. Yes, that winner is free. You want a giveaway. Oh, cool. So this was free. This was a freebie giveaway. I'm not going to open it up. You can see most of it here. I'll save it for when I work with this. And then I have a little, I think these are playing cards. That's the king, and then on the back are little bows. Thank you, Jacqueline. And let's open the gift from Vale. Oh, Vale, thank you so much. I don't know if she's in here yet. She messaged me. Hi, Legia. Welcome in, Legia. Yeah. I can't say that word, Jacqueline. I have to think of what the word letters stand for. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. I can say that. Poo-poo. You love the square-dyed doily. Which one is that? I don't know which one it was. How do I get in here? You guys make this a guessing game for me. I think it's here. Thank you, Vale, for the free gift. You guys are too sweet to me. Too sweet, too sweet, too sweet. Oh, look at that. Beautiful emerald lace. Emerald lace. Isn't that beautiful? A gift from Vale. I think that fell out of the back here when or the front. Oh. I don't know if I want to take this off, but I will. It's very cool. A little tag with a tie. And it's got the little tabs on these papers, like you can put this, and this is just the right size for a journal for me. Look at this. Tabs on there. Little fabric tabs. Love it. Thank you so much, Vale, for the yumminess. Thank you, Vale. So that, my friends, was that. And I'm going to put it all back in here. I'm glad you sent me a big one, Jacqueline, a big bag. And there's still a box to open over here. That's sticking on there. I should be putting it in horizontally, but it'll work to do it this way too. Thank you, Jacqueline. Love it. I love all those marigold colors. Sunshine in my journals makes me happy. There's a box. I don't remember this box. Maybe if I open it up, I will, but I don't remember this. I love these type of boxes, though. What's in here? A piece of tissue. Notes. A beautiful dress form. Thread. Did I buy this? Did I buy this, Jacqueline? I don't remember, but I love it. Sewing. Oh, I do remember now. It was for a sewing journal. I do remember. And look at all these little squares. Oh, yummy. I do remember buying it. Tags. Tags. This is to create a sewing journal. Some buttons in there. Fabric. Oh, this looks like a table napkin. And it's in pretty blues. Oh, how pretty is that? And here's some more thread. Tags that have been stitched. Journal pages. for your sewing. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And a pattern for the pattern paper. I won't open that up, we know. And look at this fabric, buttons on the bottom. And fabric. Looks like little trees, I think. Or leaves. Leaves or trees. Very, very pretty. And there's I think this is what the buttons were in. And I love that button. Looks like it's a little hearts. But from a distance, it looked like leopard. But it's little hearts, little gold hearts on a black background. Buttons. Very cool. I'll have fun doing this. We might do this in a separate stream. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I remember buying it now because we were talking about sewing journals. And I had to have one, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Look at this fabric. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I think it's different countries because that's Budapest. This is Rome. This is, I think it's Toronto. Maybe it's different cities. Well, no, I think, is that Brazil? I can't read that. Or maybe that's, I'm not sure what that is. Bruno? Paris? I think they're cities. But I just love the black. And then it's kind of got a semblance of text in the background. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. I love it all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you, Jacqueline. We will be doing this. So Jacqueline sells again on Friday, March the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern. There's a pinned message to her channel with the link and the time. Mary, where did you get that? Hi, Vale. Vale, this was from Jacqueline's sale. And you gifted me a little journal folio in here. Not in here, in the ones I just opened. And Vale, I pinned a link to Jacqueline's channel with the time, Friday, March 7th at 4 p.m. is the next time she's going to be live. Isn't that wonderful fabric, Debbie? And welcome in. I see fun things in Mary's future. I have so much fun things, so many fun things in here. I can't stand it. Well, let's go to the next fun. I messaged Deb Epps and said, we should put those back in here. I'll do that after the stream. Did I say Deb Epps? Deb Ham. I messaged Deb Ham and said, Debbie, do you have any more black and white photos? And she said yes. And she hunted them down for me. And then she messaged me back and she said, this is all I have. There are no more. Until the next time, I'll wait a couple of months and I'll message her. Did you find any more? I love these black and white photos. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, the yumminess. It looks like a couple things I bought from her from some. Let's open these. Let me tear the $10 for a package of photos like this is a bargain. Let me tell you. I paid $10 for the photos. And that's a bargain. You couldn't get that. Debbie is a very generous soul. Let's look at some of the other things here. I did go to a couple of her sales. And I think these are some more photos. These are larger ones. This is one of her makes. Let's open it up. And I think it's with a photo. She used a photo to make. It's on a, is that a tab? It's a little pocket made with a tab that says P. P for Paula. P for poo-poo. Popo. P for perfect. P for perfection, and that's what this is. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool photo? I'll zoom in here in a minute so you guys can see them all. Hold on, I'm trying to get it. There we go. Isn't that cool? And then it's got little, I got a whole bunch of these little side tags for the side clothing tags. I got a whole box of them. I should get them out and gift them. A little piece of crochet, some lace. We'll put that back in there. I think that came out, and some bling. Thank you, Debbie. This will probably go in one of my journals. I have some other pieces that I bought from her, and I put them in. Actually, I think they're in my January junk journal, but they're not junk. They just fit on their separate pages in there. And I got some parrot cards here. I might have to turn that fan toward me. I'm getting warm. They're parrots. I think there are, what, 4 or 5 of them? Probably 5 for $1. These are beautiful. Beautiful red. I'm calling them parrots. Yeah, they're parrots. 5 cards. Come on, Mary. Hold them up so we can see them. And they're the 4 of diamonds, the king of hearts, the ace of spades, the queen of spades, and the 6 of hearts. Perfect cards. Perfect. And then I bought one of these large. Is there one in there? No, there are 2. 50 cents a piece for these ladies. You know I'm in love with these. And we're going to scan out of Pearl's book tonight, too. I'll do that after I open all my packages. Woohoo! My poor brother. I snuck a couple in here when he wasn't looking. He brought Deb's home, though. But there were a couple sitting out on the front porch, and I snuck them in here, so. You don't need to go any more shopping. Actually, we're going to a doctor appointment next week. And I'm saying, I'm skipping Hobby Lobby, but I want to stop it and get some books that I got off Facebook Marketplace. Aren't these cool? Aren't these cool? These are just cool. Bloomingdale Brothers. Price list for evening and summer, 1880. I think 1880. I think that's 1880 there. Or it could, yeah, 1880. Looks like the 1880s. Thank you, Deb Ham. Now let's get to the black and white photos. I'm just going to put this like this. And we will put that over here. And let me zoom in so we can look at. Let me put those in back in the bag so I don't lose them. Mix things up a little, but that's okay. I've got to straighten stuff out here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see these photos. Let me zoom in. Somebody's brother is saying bad words to her. Angie says, my brother is saying bad words to me. Angie, just say, I love you anyway. Debbie says, your other box for me is in Omaha. Should deliver tomorrow, I think. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. I probably won't get it till Monday because our post office is only open until 9 o'clock, I think. My brother goes after the, well, actually, tomorrow's Saturday, so he'll go around 10, but the post office is already closed. So I probably won't get it till next week. But thank you for letting me know. At least I know what's in Nebraska. Let me turn that fan toward me a little more. Whew. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good on my back of my neck is sweating. Look at these photos. Yumminess. Yumminess. Looks like some school photos. I like those. Some she signed it here. Pat. Oh, I think she signed it Patricia or Pat Lee. And it's written to Pat. This one doesn't have a signature. Pat H. Bill. Pat. To a nice girl with a nice personality. Lots of luck always, Bill. So Bill and Pat look like they were schoolmates. I love these old black and white ones. Now, see, I don't mind if they're chipped or anything, because this is just something you would put in your journal. And it looks like a sailor, the little sailor there, and his dad maybe, and a chicken farm. Looks like the sailor might be home on leave. There could be a story there. Ooh, I love that. And here's a baby in a swing. And looks like a canoe and looks like the house was flooded. And the little one's in the canoe. The house is flooded here. Aww. And this is torn in half. Makes you wonder what, it looks like she's at Churchill Downs. Looks like maybe Churchill Downs in the background. She was at the horse races. Here's the family out on the front porch on a Sunday afternoon family gathering. Here. Now I guess it goes like this. I haven't figured out what this is. Looks like a bridge, but what's this? Is that a crane out there? And the people are watching it. Looks like something going on over in here. That's a bridge. Goes clear across it. That's a boat. I haven't figured out what this is. I'm waiting for my laptop, my notepad to catch up with me. I'm pointing to the... Oh, and of course I'm out of frame. Haven't quite figured out what that is in there. Doesn't matter. Here's another picture of it. Same thing. And here are two ladies. Kind of faded, but I like the faded ones too. And here's a hunk sitting on a rock. I have some pictures of my dad went to Oklahoma, and agricultural college. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called, but they wore these hats. Does he have a hat? Look, he has a hat. My dad has a picture sitting on a rock with a hat. It almost looks like my dad, but it's not my dad. They wore hats back then, probably in the 40s, late 30s, early 40s. This looks like a some sort of a train station, maybe, an old town. Looks like railroad tracks going up to a depot. Maybe a mining. It's a little baby in a high chair. Looks like a man and maybe a student. And looks like they're at a podium, I think. And there's the microphone. There's a school picture. Patty again. Patty. I can't read that here. And here's a boat. They're out fishing in the lake. I love these old pictures. 1954. It looks like maybe a confirmation photo, maybe. Still has the corner on it. Here she is again. And again. Must have been an important day for her. This is a family at the lake. Looks like they're at the swimming hole. Maybe. Well, it looks like a barn in the background, so maybe that's not water. Just out in the yard. And here's the family pet. The dog. And the dog and the boy. And I don't know what. Oh, it looks like a clothesline in the background. And the boy on his bike. You can see the bike in there. And I'm not sure what's going on in the background. There's the dog on the couch. And the baby in the stroller. And mom and grandma, or mom and maybe aunt, who's a nurse. And there's the baby. And looks like the dog lounging. You see those YouTube videos with the dog on his back and the paws up, and he's taking a snooze. Here's a Christmas tree. They're celebrating Christmas. We had wallpaper. I'll bet that was blue and pink wallpaper in the background. That's the kind of wallpaper we had. And looks like he's at the beach, I think, petting his dog. I think this is at the river or the beach. He's kneeling down petting his dog. And the baby. Baby, baby. I love looking at these old photos. And here's the dog and the child out in the yard. Looks like some sort of a setup here in the background with a quilt, maybe. And the baby. And I think this is maybe clothesline back there. I haven't figured out what that is back there. And here's the confirmation girl again. And 2 kids and a dog on the farm. And the young lady and the dog. Gotta look at them all. Here's just the dog on the cellar steps. So, you taking a picture of me? And here's the man and the dog. This looks like a brick house, and there's Mom out on the porch looking at. And it looks like he's wearing a service cap. Like he was in the army or something. This was 1955. These are all 1955. Child on the swing. There's another school picture. There's the dog again. The dog. Here's, oh, maybe this is the bride. Maybe these others were bride dresses. Maybe she was at her wedding or posing. I'll be using these. I love these black and white photos. Entirely worth $10. I think this is a house in the background. I haven't quite figured it out. No, I haven't figured this one out. Oh, it goes this way. Looks like a half of a photo. Oh, here's the other half. No, like this. There we go. It's a man sitting out in the garden. And up in the mountains, at the river, at the lake. Grandma and baby. I don't know what this is. I think it's just a rock formation of some sort. I haven't figured that one out. Does it have anything on the back? It's pretty thick paper. Huh. Looks like they're camping out. There's another school picture of a young man. Here's those little cards. Taryn R. Boyd. Terry. Pat. Terry. Pat. Remember our great school and all our laughs and good times. Best of luck in all you do. Always, Terry. And this is to Patty again. Patty. To my nutty buddy. To my nutty buddy. And a girl with many, many romances. Ooh, many romances? That's what it says. Remember the following. The Friday night dance, the crazy walks, the Saturday dances, the basketball games, and everything else. Good luck and happiness in the future always. Your friend, Ray. Ray or Roy? Peg. And he's home on leave with his dad again here, only he's not a sailor here. There's a young man in a uniform. And this looks like Grandpa, maybe at the nursing home. Looks like he's got a walker or a cane there. And here they are cutting their anniversary cake. And a daddy and child. Reminds me of my dad and pictures of my older sister that I've seen. There's Dad in the field. Or Grandpa. Here we are at it. Look at the cover here. The shade canopy. And here's the private home on leave. And looks like a dam there. See the water coming through? This is a dam. Oh, it goes this way. They're out and about. Looks like it's cold, it's snow in the background. That might be a building of sorts behind them. And the trees, and they're all in their coats. Here's Dad in his business suit. Here's Grandma and Grandpa again with the baby. And the little photo booth photo. Here they are at the lake. I feel like I know this family now. There's Mom and Dad. In the 50s and 40s, these pictures are taken in the 50s and 40s. There's a man looking at his crop or watching them mow the lawn or something in the background, doing something in the background, and he's watching them. There's baby in the buggy. It's a cute picture. There's a baby picture. See, I like pictures like this. This was taken at an angle where they were looking up at her. That's a neat picture. I like that one. Here's the serviceman again without his hat, but look how his tie is tucked in there. Another school picture. Bob to Pat from Bob. Patty, one of the greatest girls I have ever met. Good luck in all you do, Bob. And this is from Frank. Patty, to a real nice girl in our great school class, our great senior class. Lots of luck in everything you do. Always a friend, Frank. 1958. That was Frank in 58. We gotta look at them all. I'm not done yet. Here's another one to Patty from a friend, Vera. And here's another one of these little senior, Bernadette. And this one is Bernadetta. So this went with this. And here's a friend sitting on a couch, ready, just visiting. She's holding the kitty there. Could be an aunt or the mother. Ah, this was just a bargain. Thank you so much for these, Deb. Here she is again. And again. And again. I'm going to call her a neighbor lady. Could be mother. Look at how these pictures have the sprockets. That's all one picture. All of these have sprockets. Here, look at the kitty on her shirt. Maybe it was a nightie. The kitty. He was modeling it. Here's the old TV. Sylvania. Or RCA. The cat and the dog. And holding the kitties. Holding two kitties. Holding the baby. Aw, this is a cool picture. I think that baby's, is he crying? No, he might be asleep. And here's Dad holding the baby. Or maybe brother. And this is Dad holding the baby. And this one's scratched, but it's Mom. And here they are out on the boat. Brother on the boat. And here's Uncle somebody. It's an older picture. Just about done here. Out on the porch. At the senior prom. Joanne and Bugsy. This was from Joanne. Patty, to a real friendly freshman. Wow, she was a freshman here. Best of all in the future. Never forget the fun we had at Friday something assembly. Friday high school assembly. Stay as friendly as you are, Joanne. And here's another one of Betsy and Harry in 1955. I won't read them. That's Dorothy. And here's Hilda. And this guy is Bob again. That's a nice photo booth photo. Ruby. Ruby. And here's one of these cards. This one's embossed. Frederick. And that's Fred. Probably those two go together. Here's a tiny one. No printing on the back. Margaret. Pat. I can't read the signature. Looks like it says Lenny. Pat. Betty Jean. Jim. Frank again. Oh, I like this picture. Very cool picture. Oh, I like this one too. I like how she's posing there. Dorothy. I haven't figured that one out. Whoops, I'm out of frame. Up, Mary, up, go up, go up. There, stop, stop. Looks like something in a hood there. I don't know. These were cool, Deb. Thank you so much for these. I don't think I got through all the school pictures, but that's okay. These will be fun to work with, and that's why I bought them. They're sliding all over the place. Let me put them in, if I can. Oh no! Photo lynch! Oh! They belong in an album. They belong in an art journal. I feel like I know Pat a little better just from reading all of that. Probably don't know it at all. She says, you don't know me at all. So there are those. Thank you so much, Deb. Looks like I got a string hooked on there. Oh, we're missing one. Out on the rock. Now that I have it sealed, I love these old photos. I like to look at them. Oh, but we have another one, not quite as thick. I think these are larger ones. Debbie says, when are you going to get to my box? In due time. Oh, look, is that a destroyer? No, that's a city. Almost looked like a ship, didn't it, with the water? But I think that's the edge of a city. No documentation. I think that's a background of a town or a city in the background, and that smoke. It almost looked like a a ship. It almost looked like a ship in the water. And here we have some photos. Some smaller photos. Oh, I like this one, the two brothers. And the mother. And the family on the farm. Aww. The little kids on the front porch. Am I holding it so you guys can see it? I'm waiting for me to catch up with me. Yeah, you can see that. Whoops, too high, too low. Put it down, Mary. Lower. I'm waiting for me to catch up with me here. There we go, now come up. I like that picture a lot. I could draw that one. And here we are at the Camp Shadyside. Camp Shadyside. Looks like, and what was boys and girls? Camp Shadyside. And the two counselors, chaperones in 1948. Very cool. Some older pictures. E.L. Jenkins, 122 Front Street, New York. Am I holding it right? Oh, of course I'm not. That's a nice picture. Probably taken by a professional photographers here. This is a nice picture. Family out in the yard. Here's the railroad choo-choo trains. And the old coupe with the rounded. We had a car like that when I was a child. My dad, probably in the early 50s. They are out and about in the forest. Baby on a bench. Girl in her new coat and dress. Why would we take a picture? Because I got a new coat. It's another one. I hope you guys don't mind me going through all of these. It's a child in the yard. A house. Looks like a fun house to live in with that sun porch. I'd have plants in there. This one's fading, but looks like a family in the yard. Two sisters. And here we are. Ooh, this is a neat picture. She's got a cape on. And here's mom and dad and baby. It looks like they're holding a child or something there. They're holding something. Very cool. At a meeting. Young girl in the yard. Not sure what's going on with her face there. Aw, a little baby in a coat, sitting posing on the front porch. Another baby photo. Cabinet cards. In front of the school. Maybe these were the teachers. Senior. Oh, marching band there, marching. not marching. Looks like they might have been at some sort of a service there with the flag and the military. Hope it wasn't a funeral. And here we are at a family dinner. I'm just about done here. Lady in a dress, I like that. Here we are. Strasbourg Railroad, 8767. I don't know what he's doing there. Pushing the coal car or something. 1967. It's not that old of a photo. What's going on there? It looks like he's in a car. I don't know what this white is. Cabinet card. Pretty neat one. Looks like it came out of an album or something. No, it's interesting. Little photo booth photo. There they are at the railroad again. Strasbourg Railroad, 8767. There's the engine. They were visiting the railroad. Boy, that's a big old train, too. Big old engine. Look. Her head reaches the top of that wheel. And there they are out in the woods. And one last photo of a lovely lady, Sis. Lovely lady, Sis. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Allie Kay. That's it for the photos. Now we're going to get to Debbie Epps' box. She says, I have another one in Omaha. It probably won't get to me till Monday, maybe even Tuesday of next week. Even if it's delivered here, my brother, it will be, my brother goes and gets the mail. The post office closes at 9 on Saturdays here. And if it's a large enough box, my brother has to present the ticket at the desk, and the desk will be closed on Saturday. These were fun photos, Debbie. Thank you so much. I sure did enjoy those. And I put the littles in here. This heart didn't come from Debbie. That came from, I think, Rebecca. These came from Debbie. So I will have fun playing with the photos. You'll be seeing me use them. You'll be seeing me use all of this. Let me come out and look at chat. I'm going to have to clean the corner going into my door again. I'm stacking stuff over there. This is the water. I just filled it up. I drink water all day long and sit on the pot the rest of the day. Let me refresh my chat here. Chat filter, top messages, chat filter, all messages. My put's house, where's the other one? It was here. Here. I'll put my put's houses out here. So you can look at them while I'm getting set up here. That water actually tastes pretty good. All right. Jen says, oh, it sounds nice, Angie. What did Angie say? I made a baby card today in black and pink. I don't like it. Oh, it sounds cute. Alika says, oh no, Angie, black and pink sounds cute. Debbie says, ours isn't even open on Saturdays. Oh, really? Wow. Well, it'll be next week. But I'm guessing those are the books. Are those the books, Debbie? Because this box doesn't feel like books. I have it here. I'm going to check chat first. Let's see. Dale said, I've thought about going through old black and white photos that were in my mother's people I don't know and using them. Yeah, I have had, and I hate to say I suspect my brother, but I do suspect him. I brought home photos. My mother had a stationery box of photos, and I took them out of the stationery box and brought them home with me down here to Nebraska. And I've gone all through that room and I can't find them. And I think my brother found them and confiscated them. But because I mentioned them and he got awfully quiet. I said, I can't find them. I want them back, is what I said. He didn't say anything, but, you know, I guess if he enjoys them, they're really of all my mother growing up and my aunts on her sisters. She came from a large family, but she wasn't raised by her mother and father. She was raised by her great aunt, my great aunt. So I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be cleaning and run across them, but I've done an awful lot of searching and they're not there. And I know I brought them home. So enough of that. We'll pass on by. Let's see. Kitty Jen says, no, I like seeing old pictures. And we could go through old pictures all night and I'd be entertained. I would too, Jen. I love looking at old pictures and thinking about the people in them. Jen says it's funny because from that time frame, but doesn't have any pictures from the Titanic in it. I have a book of old ships in black and white. I'm slowly cutting it up in another book and using it with pictures that I want, like almost every old boat except for the Titanic. Isn't that interesting? It didn't have a picture of the Titanic in it. Huh. Let's see, what was Debbie saying? I guess it's a small rural town, she's saying. Allie K says, I'm glad you can see well enough to type in chat again. Oh, who's she talking to? Oh, it's a roller coaster snapshot? I'm not sure. I'm not following that thread too well. Legia, did you have both done, Allie K, or just one? Who is she talking to? Angie. Allie, I'm doing okay. I hope both will be okay. And she says, did you have both done or just one? She says, Allie, I have my right eye done in March, so they both will be done. And Allie K says, oh, I see. No pun intended. It's a roller coaster snapshot. The one I couldn't figure out was a roller coaster. Angie says, I had my left one done. Now I'm waiting to get the other one done. Allie K is talking about her eye surgery. I think she had cataracts removed. And Angie. And Allie K says, I'm glad you see her well enough to type in chat again. That Patty sure has a lot of male admirers. She must have been a real popular gal, Vale. Jen says, so much fun right there. Debbie says, I would guess it's a small town, rural town. She was well liked. Skyline. Dale says, right, Jen, one could create such a good storyline. Yes. Debbie says, it's kind of sad. Her life is just tossed. Yeah, it is kind of sad. But, you know, I'm of the firm opinion that if these things survive, they're meant to come to somebody who will enjoy them, like us. They're meant to come to us. So we're just going to sit back and enjoy them. It is kind of sad, but we're going to celebrate Patty. Maybe I'll get them out and do a journal all about Pat. But Meri can give it a new life, Debbie says. Yes. Dale says, Meri will memorialize her beautifully. I hope I will. You guys will help me. Jen says, I have a book of old ships. Okay, I've read that. Let me go back up. This is where they were talking about the eye surgery. Hello, hello. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. Or Cal. They all call her Cal. She types Cal, but I call her Kelly. I am showing a haul, Allie K. Those black and white photos came from Deb Ham, and I showed my sale haul that I got from Jacqueline right before this. And after we get done chat, I'm going to show what I got from Debbie Up's sale. One box. Let's see. Let me go on up. Jen, I can't go any further up. It says, if I had all those old photos, it would be fun to do a book with them and saying underneath each one what I think of the pictures of. Yeah, it will be fun to do. Let me go down to the bottom. Dale says, I started making a business envelope junk journal today. Ooh, cool, Dale. Using a padded Amazon envy for the cover. Envy meaning envelope for the cover. I'm going to use Jacqueline's things to decorate it and fill it. That sounds pretty cool, Vale. Very fun. Debbie says, I don't remember. They both weighed 13 pounds. Well, that's good. The one that the other one that I got from you today, Vale, was delivered by the UPS out on the front porch. My brother didn't have to lift it, but if the other one goes to the post office, then it'll be 13 pounds. He'll bring it in and says, it's heavy. But I appreciate you putting them in 2 boxes. Mary, do you still have those Reader's Digest covers? I wouldn't mind purchasing one from you if you do. Vale, what I have are law book covers. Are you thinking of those? In fact, this might be a good time to get these out. I brought them in here because, are you thinking of these? These aren't Reader's Digest. These are revised statutes. Revised statutes. A local law firm is giving these away free. And I can take out, let me get all of these out here and then I'll zoom out. I'm going to send Lori Beth and Goldie wanted one full one and two where I take the pages out. Let me zoom out here. And these are revised statutes from Nebraska. And I'm going to send them. This one is an older one. This is like the 1940s, I think. No, that's 1999. These must have been 1940. Where did I get 1940? No, that's 2008. Oh, these are, I don't know. I got 1940 from something. But I'm going to take the pages out of these and just send them the covers. One for Lori Beth and one for Goldie. This one is a little bit thicker and it's got a little bit different cover on it. And I'm going to send them because she wanted one where they could share pages. And that way they'll have one full one with pages and then 2 with covers. So if you want one of these, I can get you 2 of them if you want. But there's also, and I was thinking I would message her, there's also some brown ones. Just think regular law books. Let's see if I can grab that photo off of my I'll go to YouTube. Posts. Let me go down here. Let me hold this up. This is the law firm that is giving away, and I think there'll be some of these brown ones. These blue ones down here, they're not given away. But these are brown ones here with their brown covers and kind of the red. See the red up at the top and the black bands on the spines. I'm going to go grab some of those for myself. Right now, I just have these revised statutes, which are kind of a maroonish cover. But if you want some like this or like this, let me know. I don't have any Reader's Digest ones. The Reader's Digest that I had, I bought from Pearl, and I bought them at other sales. So let me know, Vale, what you want. So this I'm going to put back in that sack. Angie, if you're here, close your eyes because I'm going to get the knife out. And we're going to take the page, the text box out of these and get them ready to send to Goldian and and Lori Beth. Is my chat frozen? Sometimes my chat freezes. I have to top messages. Chat filter all messages. You wouldn't mind one without the pages? I can get you more than one without pages if you want them. I'm sure that there are some left. I'll message the lady at the law firm, and I can tell these are bound really nice. Let's see, does it give the publisher here? I think they were probably published by, I think there was a printing. Now I might send you the page that has the seal on it. Copyright 2008, Certificate of Authentication. I wanted to see if it gave the publisher. And then it just goes into all the chapters. This one happens to be on permits and licenses and enforcing and Senate vote and cosmetology and similar practices. Electrology instructor means a person licensed under the cosmetology, electrology, aesthetics, nail technology, and body arts practice to teach any or all of the practices of electrology. And then it gives the laws. That's the definition. Electrolysis means the permanent removal of hair by the application of an electrical current to the dermal papilla by a filament to cause decomposition, coagulation, or dehydration within the hair follicle by means of a short wave or galvanic current, or the blend as approved by the Federal Food and Drug Administration. So this is 2008. This is fairly recent law. Well, a few years ago, but if I can get this out. Once you get one side out, the other side comes pretty easy. So the spine is still intact. It's all good. And now I just need to take. And if you want a few pages, like say you'd want the cover and maybe, you know, a block of pages, I can do that too without too much of expense. I'm going to send these to Goldie because I'm sending her the big thick one. I'm going to send them media mail. And if you want more than one, don't be shy, because I'm going to have more than one, because I think these covers will make good journal. They're good book board. They'll make good, really good journal covers. And they're free. They're free, so it isn't costing me anything. They had a whole library. Well, some of them they weren't. Some of them they were keeping. But I'll message her again. Of course, she won't see the message till Monday, but I'll message her and say, I'm going to anyway. I'm saying I'm interested in some more if you have them. And I told her, I said, she mentioned something about destroying them, what was left. And I said, do not destroy anything until you contact me. And she was real nice, the lady at the law firm. She was really nice about helping me get them out to my car. I had put it off several days because it was so cold here, but it was warm the day I went. It was warm the day I went. It's still nice and intact here. So I'll just put it I'll probably put it in a box and maybe put some paper in there or something. But here's the text block here. So I could see, like that one electrology that I was reading, I could see doing a page. And this is all repealed laws. I wonder why they repealed them. County roads, detachment from county road system. Whenever a county road has been designated and established as provided by sections 39-2001 to 39-2003, the county board may detach the same or any part thereof from the county road system and cause the same to revert back as a township road. The county board shall no longer be obliged to maintain the same, and the maintenance and improvement of the road shall thereafter devolve upon the township. So they're giving it back to the township. County Highway and Street Superintendent Act. And this is application for examination of their Nursing Home Administration Practice Act. You know, it's interesting to read some of the law. This is law. These are not court cases. These are laws. The revised statutes are the laws. Now, those court cases may be in those 10 books. Okay, which Kathy came in? Hi, Goldie. Which Kathy came in? Goldie's here. Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Goldie. Welcome in, everybody. Debbie says, hi, Goldie. Mary, do you still have... Vale says, yes, these. How many do you want, Vale? I will message you, she says. Okay, you message me. I'll watch for your message. And we'll work it out. Teresa says, I just want the spines. Oh, well, we could do that too, Teresa. Teresa, you message me too with what you want, because I'm very willing to give you some spines. I'll just ask for some more books. Here are the spines here. If you just want some spines, let me know, because we can still use the book covers for journals. All right, I'm going to put this aside. I'm saving the big thick one. This is the other thin one. And we're going to take this text block out. And I'll get this ready. Now, Goldie, do you want any more? Let me know. Let me know if you want any more. If you just let me know. And Teresa, you let me know if you want spines. Message me. And I'll watch for a message from you, Vale. And I'll get with that lady next week and tell her we want some more. I told her that I might message her again. I said that I think once people see these and see what they are, there might be some interest. It's kind of hard to say you want something when you don't know what you're asking for. Let's see. Get under here. And see, the spine is still intact here. I didn't cut through that at all. Don't be shy, because I think there'll be plenty. Let me know. They'll make good art journals. They're the right size. The size of this one is from here to, there's the gutter. I'm including the gutter here. To the end of the spine there is 7 inches. So this is 7 inches, but you have about a 1/2 inch gutter in there. And then from the height of it is about 10 1/4, approximately 10 1/4 by 7. Well, and if you don't count the gutter, 6 1/2 by 10 1/4. So that's a nice size for an art journal. And I asked the lady in the law firm there, I hate to call her a receptionist, she's secretary, and she said, or maybe an administrative assistant might be a better title. I don't know what her title was, but she was real helpful. And I asked her what the other people who got, because there were other people who bought things, and she said, well, some people wanted them for art, but she didn't know. And I'm kind of surprised that not a lot of people in my area know about art journaling, or even the type of slow stitching that we do online. The quilting, you know, you have to think quilting, they understand quilting, but they don't understand the type of slow stitching and quilting that K3N would do. To them, that would be kind of foreign to them. And I told her I was going to make journals out of them. And she says, well, how are you going to write in them? And I explained that I was going to take them apart. And she said one law firm from Lincoln contacted her and just wanted them for decorative purposes. Stack them up and, you know, display them in their law firm. The laws themselves are probably outdated. You know, like even 2008, that's almost 15 years ago. And now everything is computerized. Everything's computerized. So they don't have things like this. What is this all about? Revenue, judges and general provisions, dismissal of actions, trial. This is more, I think, court related, but it's not specific court. It's more procedures, like motion for summary judgment proceedings, defending party the right to move for summary judgment, a party against whom a claim, counterclaim, or cross-claim is asserted, or declaratory judgment is sought, nay, at any time move with or without supporting affidavits for a summary judgment in his favor as to all or any part thereof. Do you know what that means, Mary? Waste or trespass, purchase of execution. This is still actions in particular cases. And that might be a little more case related. Dispute resolution, settlement, escrow, hearsay. Hearsay exceptions enumerated. Declarant unavailable, unavailability defined. Unavailability as a witness includes situations in which the defendant is exempted by ruling of the judge, or on the ground of privilege from testifying concerning the subject matter of his statement thereof. All right, so that's all taken out. I'll play with those. And this one will go to Goldie and Steph along with the big thick one. Unless, Goldie, if you want more, let me know. Goldie says, I'll bet the papers will be good for crafting like jelly print or masterboards. Well, if you want the papers, let me know. Just let me know, Goldie, what you want, because as far as I'm concerned, these 3 for sure are yours. If you want more, let me know, and I'll see if I can get them. And that goes for any of you out there. So that's all I'm going to do with these tonight, because that's all I wanted to do with them. Let's get out Debbie Epps's box. Let me put these back in the sack that I had them in. And I did not take apart this big thick one, Goldie. It's still intact. You and Lloyd Beth can, and you'll get pages in this one. I'll put it like that. And I'll keep the text blocks for these. They'll make, those text blocks would make good heavy books to weight something down with. Where's the other one? I have another one. Here it is. So I'll get these ready to send to you. It's fairly heavy. I mean, it's not as heavy as it was, but we'll send a media mail. Let me know if you want any more. And any of you are free to message me on Facebook or send me an email. If you're interested, let me type in my email address here. There's my email address if you don't have Facebook, if you're interested in. They also got rid of their books. Allie Kay says, my mom worked for a local law firm. She said they used to have binders with additions and revisions. Every year someone would take out the old and add in the new. They also got rid of their books. Maybe I should have saved some. Hindsight. Well, now's your opportunity, Allie. Except it won't be Wisconsin law, it'll be Nebraska law. Angie says she's still here. Hi, Angie. If you get the turquoise or green, we will want more covers. I can't get any turquoise or green. They're keeping them. I asked already. I asked 2 or 3 times, and she says, no, all the green ones. She called them green. They might be a little turquoise. But you know, if you get the brown ones, you can add alcohol ink to those covers and make them turquoise. That's what, I'm going to grab some of those brown ones if I can get a hold of. I had 2 boxes, and we filled those up, and I didn't have any more boxes, so I'll go back. Mary, someone above said media mail books need at least 8 pages. Well, we'll have 8 pages in those. Well, I'm sending her a big book. And if each book has to have 8 pages, I can easily take 8 pages out of each book. But that one book, that big book, has 500 pages, so I don't know how many. That I'm sending her one big book and then just 2 covers. Thank you, Allie Kay, for pointing that out. I'll go read the information on it, but I'm pretty sure I can send it media mail. Let's see, what else? A book to be considered media mail has to have at least 8 pages. Well, I could probably put 8 pages. I'll take out a signature and put in each one, and she can jelly print on them. That won't be any additional, and then I won't even worry about it. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that information. The other books are court cases, Debbie says. Yeah, I think they probably are. Those tan ones are probably court cases, and those might be kind of interesting reading. I think I can probably get a hold of some of those. We'll see. I'll message the lady at the law firm on Monday and see what's left. Let's see, am I missing anything? And by the way, hi, Karen. Thanks for that, saying that. Kathy, which Kathy? I'm missing which Kathy came in. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Kathy, I don't know which Kathy's in here, but hi, Kathy. I didn't see any. Somebody said hi to Kathy, so hi, Kathy. So now, let's open Debbie Epps' box. And it's a big one. Debbie, Debbie, Debbie. I got really cool stuff from Debbie Epps, let me tell you. These might be the books if they came from the... These might be the books. It's heavier than I thought. These might be the books. But if they are, that's cool too. Let me get this off before I knock it off. Let me put it in my... There. And this is a big old box from Debbie Epps. Did I put my knife away? I did. Oh, I should probably... Let's take the... address information off here. Whoops, there's one underneath. To get way underneath of that one. I'm too far away from my desk. Hold on. I'm trying to get address labels off here. That one's really on there. Angie's closing her eyes. Close your eyes, Angie. I don't think you guys are seeing it all anyway. You're just seeing the top half, but I'll have this off in a minute. Got to get underneath of that. Now we can open the box, and I'll slide it up a little. This is what happened when my Penelope was on the top there, and I pushed her off with Pearl's box. I gotta get over here with my hand, with my right hand. Whee! Packing. Packing paper. Oh, I think I just knocked those envelopes off. I'll have to, I should have taken them off. I can get them out though. Let me open the flaps of these boxes. And open the flap over here. hold on. There we go. There we go. Whee! Whee! Journal pages. Oh, look how she packed everything with pattern paper. These are the books. I think these are the books, you guys. She gave me extra pattern paper for, this is all journaling yumminess here. All right. We'll take, these are the books. Oh, and she had this house, and she said, Meri, do you want this? And I said, yes. It's a house. Looks like a Christmas house. But I can, oh, it's cool. I could almost take this roof off and redo the roof. And it's Christmas, but I could convert it. This will be an upcycle, Debbie. Thank you so much for this. I think she just gave this to me as a freebie. She said, if you want it, you can have it. I said, I want it. And figure out how that roof goes in there. Get in there, little roof. Get in there. Well, she's put that in there first, Meri. Okay, now this. Well, I'll play with that later. That'll be an upcycle. You guys, this is some of Debbie's artwork. These are some canvases that she did. These are flow. What do you call these? Flow paintings when you do those pours, acrylic pours. Now, I'm not into doing this myself. I don't do this type of art, but I sure do appreciate what other people do. And looks like she used really nice paints on these. Very cool, Debbie. I'm not sure what I do with them. What I'll do with them, because I don't have wall space. I might take them off and put them as pages in a journal, if you don't mind. Because I don't have wall space to hang. Let's take the journals out. The books out and the journals out that she's done. You guys, I'm just flabbergasted by what she does. Here's some more flow paintings. These are cool. And a book and music. Song album here. Music. Very cool. Thank you, Debbie. And let me take the box off now that I have gotten everything out. Yeah, I'll throw it behind me. And let me grab this book that fell. What fell? Something fell. Hold it. Let me see what fell here. This book. It is the Book of Knowledge. The Book of Knowledge. I bought that because I needed knowledge. We'll come back to these. These are awesome. These are completed journals by Debbie. The Book of Knowledge and 5,000 Flowers and Plants and More. Now look at these. Book of Knowledge. Look at that picture in there. And yeah, I'll be making a journal of this. I'll be cutting out pictures. Read aloud stories. Finn and the Fairy Shoemaker. I'm pretty sure this is more recent. This is copyright 1940 is the first issue to 1949. 1950 to 51. So it's still in copyright. But as long as I don't sell or, publish in any way, if I just use it in my private art, or my art journals, I'll be okay. I think they're more concerned about selling stuff, the copyright laws, making money that should be theirs. And then this is 5,000 flowers and plants and motifs. And this is a source book, which to me, and I'm not going to call it a workbook, they call it a source book. But to me, this could be very much a workbook. This is more of a like a reference book type thing where you would go, look at what you could do with all of these. Look at, there's Art Nouveau. Ooh, Art Nouveau. Jen, we could doodle out of this, couldn't we? Here's Art Deco. Art Nouveau and Art Deco in here. There are flowers here. Look at that. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I'm glad I got this now. I asked Lindy if she wanted it, and she said, no, Mary, you take it. I tried to give her chance, but now I'm glad she let me have it. Thank you so much, Debbie. This will stay in here. This, I see uses for that. Now let's look at Debbie's finished art journals. Now, I won these in auctions, but one of them, and I didn't bid on it because I already won these two, she had buttons. She had put buttons on the side, and I'm going to do that probably to this one. This is a composition book. It's a completed art journal by Debbie Epps. I will not be adding to this, I don't think. I think I'll just enjoy this for what it is. I certainly will not be ripping it apart. If I add anything, I might put silhouettes in here. But I don't know if I'll even do that. This is Debbie Epps' art here. Let me zoom in just a little so you guys can enjoy the beauty of this. If I can get it there. How is that? How does that look? I'm waiting for my tablet to catch up here. Well, might have to come out a little if I can. There. Sorry to give you the ride. I'm waiting for my tablet to catch up. Let me go down to the bottom of chat here. Debbie says, that book is rare and very hard to find anymore. Which one? Paint Girly did her buttons on the journal. Yeah. I knew she was going to do that. I came in, but I couldn't stay the whole time. I might have come in after the fact. She told me she did it. There's a CD in the flower motif book, but I don't have a CD player. That's the problem. There's no CD player on my laptop. Flower motif. That book is very rare. Oh, the flower motif, this one, the 5,000 flower motifs is rare? Really? Well, I won't be cutting out of it. I'll use it as... This one is rare and hard to find? Really? Well, I can see why. It's a wonderful book. I'll use it as a source book. It's an awesome, awesome book. And I felt like Lindy wanted it, and I offered to, say, Lindy, you can have that if you want. And she said, no, you take it. So I wanted it, so I took it. This is an awesome book. It's rare. Well, I'll take good care of it. They call it a source book. It's out of print. Wow. Well, I will keep it. It's not going to get torn up. Wow, how interesting. Yeah, these are Debbie's journals. These are awesome. And I don't see how you could improve on these. And the only thing I could think that I would do to these, if I did anything, and I probably won't, would be to put some silhouettes in them. She believed she could, so she did. And look at this, is awesome. This is just awesome art. I don't think you'd improve on these pages. Now, you said you were going to sign them, Debbie. Did you sign them? I don't see a signature. Debbie, I don't see a signature. I will put a plate in here saying these are done by Debbie Epps. You will have to draw from it, yes. This is a Paris page, Dream It and Do It. It has Paris, a Paris. Your dreams are never silly. Depend on them to guide you. Look at that butterfly in there. She cute. While you love your, how we love something. Because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. It sure is. This book is amazing. But I don't see a signature. Angie says, maybe not in that book. Well, I'll put a book plate in it because, Debbie, you need to be credited. Otherwise, somebody may think Meri did this, and Meri doesn't do this good of art. 2000 McCall's 1861. This is just awesome. But doesn't this inspire you? Now, I could pick a page. Maybe not that one. Page like this. And like I do out of those Somerset magazines, get inspired by it. Here she used a pattern. Here she used zigzag, or I'm going to call this zigzag, and do my art, another page in another composition book based on what I see here. A light greens and tans for the color palette, and creams. Use tans, red, light green, and cream for my color palette. And here we could pick a bird. And look what she's done, some windows in this. These are paint. This is a paint, you know, those paint samples that you get at the hardware store. And she cut little squares out of them. Or they're little squares out of them. Here she used the alphabet here. Norstuwy. Let's page through this. Look at the ship, fragile, do not drop, handle with key. You could just get it. We could have a Debbie Epps inspiration, pick 10. And there's nothing torn out of these books. These are complete. And I'm not going to tear out of it. But I am going to put a book plate in here. Probably right in here. Crediting it to Debbie Epps. Artist extraordinaire. This looks like it was a stencil. Beautiful reds with the birds. Is that a bird? No, that's a mushroom. The bird up here. Butterflies. Close your ears and listen. Focus on progress, not perfection. Quotes. And look at this, all these flourishes in here. This feels like it might have been a stencil. Wonderful art. A bird's nest and a bird here. I don't know how you could part with these, Debbie. I don't know your wonderful journals, how you could how you could part with these. Do you know the approximate year that you did this? Like it was in 2020 or the in the early 2000s or in the 1990s. Look at this as a piece in here. And these feel like almost like woodcuts. Flourishes. Debbie says, I use paint chips faithfully. 2015 to 2018. I'm going to make a note. Let me make a note because when I do that book plate, I will put the date 2015 to 2018. Hi, Lori, Paint Girly. Welcome in. Let me write this down. Debbie Epps. 2015, did you say? To 18. And I'm going to put artist. I don't know how you could part with all the things you parted with, but I'm glad they came into my life. And I'm going to make a book plate for this and document it here. So somebody in the future will go, who's Debbie Epps? After I'm long gone, and after Debbie's long gone, they'll find this book and say, who is Debbie Epps? And they'll Google her. And then they'll find all the books that she published, and they'll say, oh, they're valuable, they're out of print now. Focus on what's important. That's a Tim Holtz die cut. I got that one somewhere. Look at that. This feels like texture paste in here. Wow. Oh, now see, this is where I go. I like this. I can go for this, but I ooh and ah over this. This is awesome. An awesome, awesome page. Some rust. Iced cocoa for 30. 3 cups of boiling water, 6 quarts of milk, a pint of whipping cream or more. 1.5 cup of Watkins cocoa, 1.5 cups of sugar, a tablespoon of Watkins vanilla. They look, cocoa eggnog. It's all about cocoa. So there's cocoa on here. Watkins eggnog drink, cocoa eggnog. Watkins carbonated drink, Watkins cocoa nectar. Awesome pages. Aww. Oh, I like that page. Oh, that's cute. Some text and, you know, I could never get tired of paging through this. I could go back to the front and page through it and see something new. This appeals to me. This type of page appeals to me. And there are a whole bunch of numbers. Tropical Parade. Everything is amazing. It certainly is. Here's a botanical print. Some die cuts. More botanicals. Ledger pages. Ooh, I love this. Love it all, Debbie. Oh, but I couldn't settle for just one. I had to buy another one. And then I just had to stay out of the auctions because, you know, I felt like a piggy taking more than one. But I fell in love with it, and so I got it. This one is cool. When I find mine. What I like about this one is this. She's done that throughout this whole book. And this would be a style that I would learn from her from doing this. And it looks like she's done the page and then cut out the art and put on there. That's what she's done. Here's karma. How people treat you is their karma. How do you react is yours. Wayne Dyer. I'll move it over a little this way. What did Lori say? I do have journals like that. I didn't realize what they were. I've called them 3 or 4. Shocker. I don't know what you mean. What journals? Angie says, I'll be okay. I'm glad that I have you all. Lori says, I still have to send you some magazine spine journal vids. I'm not sure who she's talking to. Debbie says, there are videos of several pages. And I think I'll put your YouTube channel on that. I put that note in the other journal, but I'll put a reference to your YouTube channel. What did Angie say? Goldie, you should be resting. I'm okay. My brother talked to me like a dog a few minutes ago. I'm the oldest. Mama didn't say nothing to him, so I'm just not myself tonight. Well, brothers can be irritating sometimes, can't they? We love you, Angie. You're no dog to us. You're no dog. I know how it hurts to be hurt like that. You just ignore him. He doesn't know any better. You signed the front of this book. Okay, well, that suits me. Right there. I got D-ups right there. Is that what you mean? D-ups? Yes. And in here, this is 22. I don't see a date on that. This is 22. So just so I have your signature on some page. Yeah, you signed these. I like this technique. I saw this. I said I had to have it. Looks like you had a bookmark in there for some reason. 721. And then she used words over in here. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss. Far to fall. Courage. I really do like this. This is an awesome, awesome book. This book could be published. This would be a book that would probably sell off the bookshelves. What? Why didn't you publish this one, Debbie? You probably would have sold this on Amazon. It's inspiring. Commitment. You aren't getting it back. Too late now. Mary has it. I love this type of technique. Rear view. Eccentricity. Direction. I just love what she's done here. Tranquility. Here's a beautiful bookmark. This is entirely inspiring. Simplicity. You guys, I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock tonight. I did not stream this morning. The alarm went off. I said, my mind says I need to get up and go stream, and my body says, no, you're not. So I did not stream this morning, so I really need to get to bed at a decent hour tonight. This is just an awesome, awesome book. Debbie, I hope, Debbie, I don't know where you're going. I know you're downsizing, But I hope wherever you go, you continue. I know you'll continue your art in some form. Don't leave us. Don't leave us. You are an awesome, awesome artist. I am just so proud to have these. And I'm so proud to have them because they're original and they're done by Debbie Epps. Debbie said that B1 is on a t-shirt. Not this one. The butterfly. I probably have gone way past the t-shirt one. Is this the one you're talking about? This one? That's not a bee, is it? That's a beetle. In your Etsy shop. This one. Wow. Is that a bee or is that a butterfly beetle? This one? I'll have to go look in your Etsy shop. No, bright yellow. This one. That's cool. It's got butterfly wings, though. It looks like a bee here, but it's got butterfly wings. Did the bee want to be a butterfly? The bee be a butterfly. That's cool. It's on a t-shirt in Debbie's shop. Very cool. Very, very cool. I just love how you've done this. I love the white space because it makes you focus. Here you're focusing on the words and their definition, and here you're focusing on the art itself. This would be something I could get inspired by, this technique of putting this. What is this? An 1.5 inch border, I think here. An 1.5 inch border around these. And this is, what, 8 inches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-inch square book, journal. Just awesome. Just plain awesomeness. Reflection. The world is a great mirror. It reflects back to you what you are. If you are loving, if you are friendly, if you are helpful, the world will prove loving and friendly and helpful to you. The world is what you are. Thomas Dyer. Well, Debbie, I am just in awe of this journal. This is an awesome, awesome journal. And look what she's done to the cover. Awesomeness. Okay, before I go, I want to take a picture of that big book. Oh, and we're going to do one in most of my streams. And I was talking to the gals in the chat, and they said, do them in your streams. I was talking about, should I do them someplace else? And they said, no, do them in your streams. So I am going to, this book I got from Pearl, and I think she's got more of these. She's going to have a Pearl at Pearl's Finds. It's going to have a sale tomorrow at, let me find it, and she's going to be selling books. So she may have a couple more of these. I don't know. Let me go to my channel here. Hold on. Let me get to my world. Hold the phone. She's going to have a Super Saturday, no, that's in March 27th. Wait, hold on. I got out of it. That was 2 years ago. Pop-up sale, upcoming. Pearls is having a pop-up sale. Loads of goodies. 3/1/25, which is tomorrow. Antique books and vintage books at 1 p.m. And I think that's 1 p.m. And that's me waiting because I put the notify me on there. So tomorrow, Eastern, 1 p.m., she's going to be selling antique books and vintage books. So we'll see if she has. She mentioned that she might get a hold of a couple more of these, but they're not cheap. I'll tell you that right off the bat. They're not cheap. And, but they are well worth it. And I was kind of concerned. I think I'll do this. Let's see, what is this up here? I might do this page, or maybe this page. I'm choosing a page to scan. Maybe this one. We'll do this one. I was concerned about French copyright law, so I went and researched for French copyright law, and it's similar to the United States. So this book, these are dated 1865, so they're in the public domain, so I can take pictures and share this. I'm going to have to zoom out a little. Well, I might be able to take a picture of this on my camera. I might be able to scan this without zooming out. Let me. And I'm sure glad Alec set me on to the Adobe Scan Adobe. And then I just need to adjust this. Straighten that out a little. I think it's got it. And let's save it as a PDF. Let's see. It has filters. Ooh, that's too dark. Let's go back to the original. I think that's the original. It doesn't have very many filters. Would you guys rather have it dark or light on the page? You can always, it's a PDF. You can always do with, would you rather have a dark one like this, or would you rather have a lighter one? Maybe something more like this one. Would you rather have that as a filter? Let me set this down and see what's going on in chat. Is that the book Meri just showed, but in print form? Yes. This is the book I got from Pearl. It's French, kind of lady magazines from French, 1885, I think. 1865, I'm sorry. Either way, Teresa says. Yeah, that was from Pearl's sale. Well, I'm going to make it lighter, and you guys, if you want, can play around with it. Let's save this. And I'm going to go ahead and print this. Let me close up the book so I don't ruin any of the pages. I'm going to print this, and I'll run out in the kitchen and get the print, and we'll check it out before I finish here. More print. So this is how it's going to print, but this is an 8.5 by 11 page. So let's print it. And I think it's printing. Let's see. Ignore that. Yeah, see, it's printing here. Get rid of my notifications. It's printing. So when that finished prints, I'll run out in the kitchen and get it. And I'll show it to you, and if it's acceptable, I will put it out on my drive. And any of you that have the link, and I'm going to put the link here in the chat, and if you have the link from the chat, now, if you're watching the replay, you'll have to wait until the chat, uploads to get the link. I'm not going to redo, I mean, you just have to wait, but I will tell you, if you're watching this, when I do something like this, I'll always do it at the end of the stream. It should be, it's got a lot to print. It should be ending pretty soon here. Let me look at chat. Mary, please don't run, walk. Okay, Angie, I'll walk out in the kitchen, you silly lady. Let's see, what is that, Debbie? Join the, let's see what she did. Let me go to that link. Go to channel. Oh, that is, Debbie put in a link to her YouTube channel. Debbie Epps, is that your YouTube channel? She's got her home videos, live playlists, and posts on it. I'd show it to you, but I want this to finish. I might run out in the kitchen and see where it's at. So you guys can watch this for me. I'll have to step around the boxes and papers that I have here. All of these papers are going to be journal pages, patterns, and packing that Debbie Epps gave me. And I'm going to take the box out in the other room until I pick up in here. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Hold on. I don't want to step on stuff. I had to load the paper. It didn't have any paper in the printer. So here's what it printed. I think this is going to be fine. Also, my printer, I need to put some black ink in my printer. Although I think it did pretty good. So this is what you'll get from this page. And I'm not going in order. I'm just going by what appeals to me at the time. And can I put this out on my share? Gmail copy link. No, I have to. Let's open that up. Open an Acrobat. Acrobat keeps getting better, it says. Okay. I don't want to do any of that. I want to. No, I don't want a summary. Your summary will be ready soon. I want to. No, can't do that. The AI created from this page, I hit the wrong button, but it created a summary, and I'm going to read it to you. The document discusses subscription prices, fashion items, and decorative patterns for clothing and accessories in 1865. That's a pretty cool summary. Subscription prices. The price for the journal is 50 centimes for a single issue. I don't know what centimes is. Subscription options include 12 FR for 1 year, 6 FR for 6 months, 3 FR, whatever that is, for 3 months, 14 FR for 1 year. I think that's francs, 7 francs. Would that make sense in French for 6 months? For England, 15 S period with additional postage. Fashion items. The document features various hats, including satin hats in different colors. Boy, that's a pretty, this was created by the AI. I don't know, it just says generative summary, so probably Acrobat created that. The document features various hats, including satin hats in different colors. Havane, white, and gray. I don't know what Havane is. Each hat has unique embellishments like velvet ribbons and lace. It includes decorative patterns for clothing, such as crochet trims for some type of shirts. Decorative patterns. Wow. The document presents alphabets for embroidery. So not all of that is on this page. It's talking about what all this text says. The design includes detailed instructions for creating star motifs for embellishment. That may be on the other pages. All right, I wanted to AI assistant. I want to go back in and save this and put it out on my page. Add a bookmark, read aloud, ask AI, edit PDF. I don't want to edit it. Save a copy. Export as. Oh, I don't want, look. English, United States. Let's just see. I got out of it. Let's just see if saving we'll save it as a, save a copy, or export as. I think I did export as. Let's save a copy. Select a location. Well, did I put it on my Google Drive? No, I don't want to do it from there. On this device. And then I'm going to put, I'm not sure how to address this to make it unique from the other ones. La mode. Number 5, January 29th, 1865. January 291865. 1975. January 29th, 1865. 1865. And then I'm going to put an underscore for today. All right, done. We'll let you know when it's ready. It's in my downloads file. Okay, well, let's go out and check and make sure. My files, and in my downloads, photo. What I called it, La Mode. There it is, right at the top. All right, so we want to take this one and put it on my drive. And hopefully it will let me do that. And I'm right there, French illustrations. Is that where I put that other one? I think so, because I put French illustration here from the, so let me, I think this is the folder that you guys have access to. We'll go check it to make sure. So I think I just want to save it. It's being uploaded to the drive, so I should be able to get in my drive. In my drive here. Am I at the right one? Sometimes I don't get in the right drive. No, I'm in my other. It doesn't open it up into the right one. So I think I want French illustration here. Let me put that in. No. Well, here, list view. Let's just search for French illustrations. Right here. So this is the one that we did last week, and this is the one we did this week. So copy link, make a copy, share, and you should be able to get it because the access is anyone with the internet with the link. Okay, so let me get the link and give it to you. Come back out. Let me grab the link here. Copy link. And let me come into chat. And if you're watching the replay, just know right toward the end, that's not what I want. I want my YouTube. I play games on my phone. That was a game. That's Steve Ram. I want to go to me. Come out to my chat.
I just grabbed as many colors as I could.
Oh, shh. skip the ad, and let's set my chat to all messages, and I'm going to put French. Page scan. Space. 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 And this should take you to it. So somebody check out and see if you can get a hold of it. I can get a hold of it because it's on my drive. But I want to know that you guys can get a hold of this. And there it is there. So if it shows, now for me, it's showing as the full page. It might show as a thumbnail. And if it shows as a thumbnail, just tap on it and you'll see the full page. This one shows pretty good. And it's just one page. And as I said before, this is in the, it works? Great. Thank you, Debbie. This is in the, I'm putting this in the public domain. Anybody who has this link, if you come and watch in the replay and want to print this off, just click on that link. And I'm going to try to put them, it's 9:57 now, I'm getting ready to sign off. I'm going to try to do this right at the end of my streams. So if I happen to have a particularly long stream, it'll still be at the end of my stream. It'll probably be the last thing I do before I say goodnight to everybody or good morning or what. Now, I don't know if I'll do it in the morning stream, so I'll have to think about that. But I have a lot to share with you. You are free to print this. You're free to use it in your art. You're free to make a print and give it to somebody. The only thing I would ask that you don't do is sell it, because it's free here. If somebody, if you know, I'm just asking you not to sell something like this because it's in the public domain. And you're free to put it in on your Pinterest page. You're free to put it, use it in your journals, do whatever you want with it except for sell it. That's my attitude with this, because I don't do that with all my scans and with all my things that I do like this. Some things I say don't share it because, I'm doing something that I really don't want shared out. But I feel like this book is an awesome book, 1865. That's in the Civil War era. And this is an awesome, awesome book. And it came to me, I had to pay for it. I paid $50 for this book, but it was well worth it. And I feel like I've been gifted this book almost. I've been gifted the opportunity to have this book. And it makes me want to share it with the world, with whoever wants it. So that's my attitude toward what my scans that I do here and then I put in that folder. And I'll leave that folder up as long as I can. If you're not finding it, let me know and I'll either help you find it, or I do not think I'm going to give a link to the folder. If you can figure it out, well, good enough to you, but I would rather have you go and get each page as I do it. I know I'm a doll. No, I'm a doll, but you're a doll. Everybody's a doll. Yeah, Teresa, I just feel like, I've have the opportunity to have this in my possession. And I almost feel like that with Debbie Epps' books, but I'm not going to scan those and put them out. I'm not going to do anything to those books except for enjoy them. But they've come to me, and I'm just so honored to have. I'm so honored to have it. And when this is 1865, 1965, what do we have? 35 years to 2025 years. So 35 and 25, it's 155 years old, this book is. These pages, let me get out of this. or set it aside. These are 155 years old. And it's all in French. I can't read French. Now, somebody told me, and I think it was CK, the Chris K down in Mexico, that you can get translators to scan and read that. I don't know if that AI assistant would translate the French. It would be so neat to read what these articles are about. I wish I knew more French. I can think out a few words, but I wish I could read all this, because it has to be interesting. We'll do this page too. But these are wonderful things. Now this one is cut here. There went my lamp. There went my lamp over the cliff. That means it's time for me to sign off and get that out before it causes something I don't want it to cause. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all. It's 10 o'clock here. I wish you all a really good weekend. Tomorrow's Saturday. What I know for sure, Debbie, are you going to be on tomorrow? Let me go back to my chat over here. Are you going to stream tomorrow, Debbie? If she streams, she usually streams on Saturday afternoon, and we know Beth Schuler streams on Saturday night. Hi, Mama Juju. No, you're dyeing papers tomorrow. Okay. Well, you all have a good weekend. Hopefully it'll be a nice weekend. And I will see you Sunday night at 6 p.m. Central. I've got to go pick up my lamp before it causes an issue down. Maybe it'll shine the light on Penelope down there. Good night, everybody. Goldie asked Juju if she's coming on later tonight. Vale says, Mary and all of you people, much love. I'm waiting to see if Juju's going to answer. Good night, Teresa. Thanks for popping in. It sure is good to see you. Juju, are you going to stream later? She says yes. Okay, so watch for Juju later on tonight. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.